Good morning, beautiful people. It's Saturday morning. God brought us through another week. I'm out here doing my little walk. I didn't really do any exercises this week as far as walking the stairs or on the exercise bike, but I did get out and I did a little walking, but that's only because I was taking care of some errands. So this is my neighborhood, and basically I live in a nice neighborhood. Yeah, as my son says, I live in the hood, but hey, it's not where you live, it's how you live. And I live in peace. But I'm just thankful this morning. Really thankful. Spent more time with the Lord this week. Trying to be obedient. My bishop last Sunday was talking about basically how much time we spend with God. Like, you hear us talk a lot in church about tithing, giving 10% to the Lord. Look at this tree. These are seeds that are on this tree. I love nature. Oh my gosh. But anyway, it's so pretty. Anyway, y'all gotta excuse me. I get distracted in a minute. Yeah, Bishop last week basically was talking about tithing, giving 10% of your money. And, usually, okay, let me back it up a little bit. Usually when we talk about tithing or when we think about tithing, we think about the 10%. We think about 10% of our money. But a lot of times we don't have the money. So how about 10% of your time? So he broke it down like this. It's 24 hours in a day. So give God about 2.4 hours of your day to him. It could be service to the church, praying, meditation, reading your Bible, stuff like that. Basically paying attention to God, paying homage to God. And so I did a little more of that this week. And one thing I want to stress is please don't get the impression that I'm this little holy girl trying to be all God. Well, I am trying to be godly for God, not for you, for God. But I'm not perfect. I like sharing things because I'm on a journey to get better. And sometimes, what we're going through, when we share with other people, it helps somebody. And that's all I want to do is to help somebody. So I'm just really thankful this morning. Ain't it pretty around here? Yeah, this is really pretty. This little development they built over here. This used to be Murphy's Homes, the projects. Murphy's Homes. And I'm gonna post a picture of the little gazebo. I had a girlfriend that lived here. I'm off track again. I had a girlfriend that lived in Murphy's Homes, and at the time she lived in the high rise that was over here. And she lived in the high rise that was over here. And so I was about maybe in third or fourth grade, and I went to visit her. And I remember we was in her high rise, and we was looking down on the city. And man, you was telling me it was like she was living like the Jeffersons, moving on up. That's how I felt. That's how I felt on her balcony looking down. And I got to get these flowers in here. So it was just really amazing how, okay, when she lived there, the project was all that. It was an innovative project that the government had bestowed on the city. It is pretty. That the government had bestowed on the city, and it was nice. At the time, it was nice. Yeah, her apartment building, her apartment was nice. And like I said, being out on that balcony, man, you couldn't tell me nothing. I lived in a little row house, and basically all I had was a sidewalk and white marble steps. And I think we had a backyard, I don't know. But, man, you couldn't tell me nothing being up there on her balcony. So anyway, yeah. Well, I just showed you back there over there. That was Used to be where the projects was, Murphy Homes. Yep, the gazebo is still there. I'll show you that a little bit later. This right here is Harlem Avenue that we walking up. They're renovating these houses over here. Yeah. I lived on Harlem Avenue at one time. Me, Janelle, Aaron was born while I lived on Harlem Avenue. Mikey was born while I lived on Harlem Avenue. Yeah, so I have good memories of this street. And gosh, just recently, as a year ago, I used to walk this daggone street looking for drugs. And now look where God has brought me. I don't crave that poison no more. See how they renovating up here? Yeah, this city is gonna be different. People talk about, oh, you can smell the wood. Wow, you can smell the fresh wood. Oh my gosh. This is exciting that our city is being turned around. I love it. You hear the men working. Wow, look at that, y'all. Look at that. They gutted it out and they rebuilding. This is exciting. But, yeah. Getting back. Good morning. Getting back to the 10% to the Lord. So, yeah, I was more in my Bible and devotion and praying. And, I might not have shared this with you guys, but I'm writing a children's book. And so God blessed me this week as I spent more time in the Bible and studying His Word. Like He gave me some manna for my book. What manna is food. Manna is sustenance. Wow, that's odd. That green be growing out that doorway like that. That is really funny. I love this church right here. I love a lot of the churches in Baltimore. We got really nice churches here. So getting back again, as I was studying, my Bible, when I do my devotions, I start out with this book called Jesus Calling. And it basically will talk about a subject, and then it'll give you some Bible references, some scripture for Bible, some references for Bible scriptures, for Bible verses. And as I was reading my Bible, it was amazing that God was giving me some sustenance for my book. And I was like, whoa, if I wasn't obedient to the words that Bishop delivered last Sunday, I wouldn't have discovered that. I mean, I read the Bible, but I don't read it like I should. Historic Upton, that's where I live, you guys. Sandtown, Winchester, Historic Upton. And how you doing? I know it's great, isn't it?
I said you're showing everything.
Oh yeah. I love this neighborhood.
Yeah. Ain't wrong with that.
There's nothing wrong with it. You're right.
That's right.
Yeah. All right. You have a good day. Thank you. And if I hadn't have been in my Bible, I would not have discovered some really wise words from God. My children's book is a book that I want to encourage children to get to know God for themselves, because the objective of the book is that mommy and daddy are not going to be there for you all the time, but God is. I think about a lot of the times when I was a little girl and I was struggling. We had some dark times in my childhood, but I still thank God for my childhood. That's the way I looked at it. I had a happy childhood. We was poor as, I don't know, we was poor as dirt, but we were happy. And I thank God. I think it had a lot to do with the fact that I had brothers and sisters. Anyway, Yeah, there were times in my childhood where it was hard times, and I felt bad, I felt sad, I felt lonely, I felt abandoned. I was like, why is this going on? Why we can't have what they have? And a whole lot, guys. So I used to pray a lot. And the only reason I knew about praying was because my mother sent me to church. Yeah, she might have been sending us to church to get us out of her hair, but how about this? It worked. It worked. It worked. I loved going to church. I love going to church. I started out as a little junior usher with my little white gloves, patent leather shoes, and navy blue skirt and a white blouse. Junior usher, moved on up to regular usher, and so on and so on. But I said all that to say is that it got me through. It got me through. I could pray to God. I could talk to God. I could cry to God. And He always came to me. He always came to me. He always came to my aid. Like, it's this saying, I say sometimes, I love the Lord. He heard my cry. That is the for real freaking truth. I love the Lord. He heard my cry. That front is really pretty. This is why I want a house. I like stuff like this. So yeah, I want to encourage children to get to know God for themselves. Jesus, it says in the Bible, how Jesus is your friend. And Lord, we need a friend. Like, what a friend we had in Jesus. What better friend to have than a friend in Jesus? I love watching ivy grow up the wall. That's not ivy, but it looks nice. But yeah, what a friend we have in Jesus. Oh my God, what better friend to have than a friend in Jesus. So yeah, that's the main objective of my book. And I want to thank God. Like, I was obedient to the word last Sunday that Bishop preached in church about spending more time with God. And look how He blessed me. Look how He blessed me. Not only about the book, you guys, but our God is an amazing God. He's an amazing God. He's an amazing God. He's an infinite God. And the word infinity, there's no beginning, there's no end. But it is a beginning to us. But as far as God is, He's the Alpha and Omega, the beginning and the end. But the infinity sign, there's no break in there. It just goes continuously. That's how God is, So that means we can always count on Him. We can always count on Him to be there for us, no matter what. No matter what. And yeah, some days it seems like He doesn't hear us. Sometimes it seems like you crying out to Him and He's ignoring us. But I'm going to tell you this. God is on the case. He's on the case, because a lot of times, you guys, the answer is within us. Well, this is really cute. A lot of times the answer is within us. We just have to be still for a minute and figure it out. Yeah, I love the Lord. He heard my cry. The one thing I can say about God is He never turned His back on me. He's always there, always keeps me, always loves me. Yeah. Good morning. So you guys, that's my little piece for right now. I'm about to walk right now. So Murphy Lane. So all of this, this little, I work the circumference of what used to be Murphy Homes, the projects. Look how pretty it is up in there. And then you see when I was talking to that guy, yeah, they renovating all up in there. So they restoring They're restoring the city. Our city is an awesome city. Over there, that building back there, like right near where that street center is, University of Maryland Medical Center, where I was born. Yeah. So if you see the numbers 222 a lot on my timeline, I was born at 2:22 on a Sunday afternoon. Yes. But right now I'm on Franklin Street. That's downtown Baltimore that way. And up that way, West Baltimore. But anyway, you guys, I'm going to sign off. I'm going to say goodbye. I pray that you have a good day. And like Bishop said, he gave the word to me, and I'm going to give the word to... Well, God gave the word to him. He gave the word to us. And I'm going to pass the word on to you guys. Spend some time with the Lord. Spend more time with the Lord. And I'm going to tell you, it'll benefit you more than you would think.